It's time for the Power Rankings, and let's get started with number 10, making their Power Ranking debut this season, the Miami Marlins.
That is right, the Marlins. I feel like for weeks we've been saying put some respect on their name. The Marlins are for real, and for the first time they cracked the top 10 Major League Baseball Power Rankings, 37-29. Look, they're 3.5 games behind a very good Atlanta Braves team. They're second in the NL East. And then you really start to look at this team. They have one of the nastiest pitching rotations in the game of baseball. Very young and inexperienced, but nasty. And by the way, reigning NL Cy Young Award winner Sandy Alcantara hasn't even really pitched to his capability at all this year. They have a guy that's towards the top of the league in home runs. They have a guy that's hitting almost 400. They have really fast guy. They play a good defense. It's like they have everything. Are they a full, do they have the deepest lineup in the world? No, but, I mean, you pitch well, you get on base, you hit for power. They're a really good team. Put some respect on their name. They're here at number 10.
They're real. All right, at number 9, down 4 spots, the Dodgers.
Tough stretch for the Dodgers. They are now in second place, a good bit behind the D-backs, the fighting D-backs. 37-29, just in the midst of a rough stretch for the Dodgers. But Bobby Miller's really good. There's a positive. Dodgers are at number 9.
And at number 8, an even bigger drop, down 5 spots, the New York Yankees.
You know, I bumped the Yankees up a good bit last week, ahead of where, pretty high up there. I think they were at number 3, right down 5. So then what happened? Well, the power rankings come out Monday, put them together Sunday night. Aaron Judge gets hurt Saturday night. Then it comes out he's going on the IL. So guess what? They're without Aaron Judge, and guess what? They have not been good without Aaron Judge since his what do you call it when
injury.
Since his injury and he goes on the IL.
Yeah.
It's just been a mess. And Anthony Rizzo and Giancarlo Stanton are in the midst of a slump at the same time while you have Aaron Judge going on the IL. So then you look at it, you don't have Aaron Judge. You have a slumping Anthony Rizzo. You have a slumping Giancarlo Stanton. Where's the offense going to come from? Well, the answer is they don't have any offense. And that's why they've really been scuffling in a pretty big fall here. They are 38-29, but fall a good bit to number 8.
At number 7, down 1 spot, the Houston Astros.
Astros are 37-29, bumping down 1 spot. Not a great week, not a terrible week. They're just kind of, Jose Altuve dealing with another injury. Michael Brantley not yet back. Yordan goes down. He's now on the IL. Not the Astros that we've been, not the elite of the elite Astros anymore. And I think this week we're literally coming off of a week where I put them in the elite tier of a graphic, right? But this past week, due to injuries, due to some pitching, due to some injury setbacks without Yordan, the Astros certainly are not the elite of the elite. So they've been bumped down to 37-29, or to 7. I didn't bump them down to that record. I bumped them down to 7.
All right, up 3 spots. At number 6, the Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay, the Blue Jays are 37-30, but man, are they playing good baseball. They're one of those teams that's in that chunk there in the middle of the AL East, but the Blue Jays are good, man. And Sunday, a really good comeback against the Twins. They hit well, they pitch well, they play really good defense. I like the Blue Jays. They're here at number 6.
Moving to your top 5, up 3 spots, one of your faves, the D-backs.
That's right. Their first appearance in the top 5. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 40-25. 40-25.
Yep.
It's remarkable. They're getting production from really a lot of places in their lineup. I know I talk about Corbin Carroll a lot, but Lourdes Gurriel Jr. has been really good. Christian Walker, really good. Ketel Marte, Gabriel Moreno behind the plate. Zach Gallen, the ace of the staff. Merrill Kelly has a sub-3 ERA. They're getting production from everywhere. They're a top 5 team in the game of baseball right now.
And at number 4, holding strong, the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, the O's, this is where they were. This is where this is where they are. They are 41-24. So far this year, the Orioles have been one of the best teams in the game of baseball, but they've been doing it without Gunnar Henderson being very good at all. Well, Gunnar Henderson is back. He hit a home run, I believe it was on Sunday, 460-some feet onto Utah Street. When he's rolling, this team is just even better, and they need him offensively without Cedric Mullins and some of the injuries they're dealing with right now. So the O's are still playing really well. They're 41-24 here at number 4.
Moving to number 3, up 4 spots, the Atlanta Braves.
Look, the Braves were never not a top team in the game of baseball. They just went through a really difficult stretch, but they got out of that stretch. They won 7 games in a row. 3 of those were against the New York Mets, swept the Mets in a big series, and they were trailing in every single one of those games by 3 or more runs, which was historic for them and historic for the Mets in the opposite direction. But you watch this team, and there's no doubt they're one of the best teams in the game of baseball. Their lineup is so good. Alex, you know, and we've talked about me when I watch Justin pitch. When it's against the Braves, there's just no letdown. Like, you don't get to the 7th spot in the lineup and think, well, okay, well, you can, not that this inning's going to be easy, but you're definitely not facing like the toughest part of the lineup this inning. Well, 7, 8, 9 in the Braves lineup. Orlando Arcia is hitting like 330 on the year, and he's batting like 7th or 8th. Michael Harris II, NL Rookie of the Year last year, is batting 9th, and he's starting to heat up a little bit. There's no quit in the Braves lineup. They are one of the best teams in the game of baseball, and they are 40-25 and number 3 this week.
Moving to your top 2. These are the 2 best teams in baseball. At 2, holding strong, the Texas Rangers.
Holding strong, and I'm not going to knock them for losing to, spoiler alert, the best team in the game of baseball. You just can't do it. They're 41-23. They've been playing great all year long. Nate Eovaldi and John Gray have been 2 of the best 1-2 punches in all of the game of baseball this year. Offensively, we know how good they are. And yeah, I'm not going to move them down because they lose a series 2 out of 3. It was a great series, competitive series, because they lose 2 out of 3 to the Rays, who are, again, at number 1 on my list. The Tampa Bay Rays is who they lose to. You can't knock them for that. But the Rays are number 1 again and again and again. It's been the majority of the season. They're 48-20. That's just light years above everybody else.
Yep.
They're 48-20. Tyler Glasnow is now back. He's been great on the mound. Healthy Tyler Glasnow is good for the game of baseball because obviously you see what he does on the mound, but you also get a good, you get to see the hair bounce as he walks off the mound. Baseball is better when Tyler Glasnow and his hair are out there on the mound. Rays take down one of the best teams in baseball in the Rangers, and they stay here at number 1 on this week's new top 10 teams of the week.